Hi, I'm Tim, and this is Your Creative Freedom. Your Creative Freedom is a coaching service that helps working professionals like you identify their purpose, integrate new ways of being into their life, and ignore distractions on the way to living more purposefully and intentionally. Today, I want to talk with you about ways of uncovering your passions to help you to better understand yourself and to choose the path moving forward that works the best for you in your life. What I want for you is to be able to live a life of full purpose and intentionality. And to do that, you need to better understand yourself. You need to better understand what makes you tick and where you see yourself going in the future. A lot of people struggle with understanding who they are because they simply don't take time to reflect on themselves and their activities and their actions. But I find the more you take time to look at who you are, the better you understand yourself and the better you can make decisions that serve you instead of serving other people. That's right. So often in life, if you don't understand who you are or where you want to go, you'll wind up as part of someone else's story and someone else's journey. If you come across people who are incredibly confident in understanding who they are, they will recruit you into living their lives, not yours. So, we want to be able to take time to understand our passions so that we can better understand ourselves and we can better choose our own paths for our own lives and live the life that we were meant to be living. Here are some ways to do that better and to have a better opportunity to live a life of your dreams. Number one, you're going to go out. You're going to actually leave the house. You're going to explore the world. You're going to experience new experiences and really challenge yourself to open up to life and what the world has to give you. Because of the pandemic, you probably got stifled like the rest of us did. You got comfortable sitting at home, watching Netflix, watching Hulu, looking on Zoom, doing Skype calls, whatever your thing is, but just not really leaving the house and engaging. What I want you to do is to break that and to go engage. The more you get out, the more you're able to have experiences that are novel and that really challenge you to be different, challenge you to grow, challenge you to understand more about yourself. Think about what you like right now and go find some classes in that. So for instance, if you like art, go to a paint and sip. It's not the same exact thing, but it's something similar to get you out being creative, using your creative juices, and getting more momentum with acting and being out in the world with other people. The more you talk to people, the more you try new things, try things you already enjoy, the more you'll become acclimated to looking for your passions and pursuing those passions in your own life. It's not selfish. It's not self-interested. Well, it is self-interested and it is selfish, but not in the way that you might think. So here's the deal. You have to be selfish and you have to be self-interested because if you spend your life ignoring yourself, all you'll have is just a shell of who you are, and you don't want that. If you're a working professional like the rest of us, you probably find that you go to your 9 to 5, you put in your work hours and you come home and you do whatever you can to just relax before going back to work the next day or the next Monday. We want to break out of that cycle. We want to try new things. We want to be active. We want to be an engaged participant in our own lives. And the way to do that is just to start. Get out there. Push yourself to look up activities in your area. Meetup is a good opportunity for that. Eventbrite is a good opportunity for that. Talk to friends. Engage other people who might know more about what's going on than you do, and you might find a new passion if you say yes to what's presented to you. Along those lines, you have to break out of your comfort zone. You can't expect everything to be fun or easy for you. You have to really expect some discomfort. You have to expect things to feel awkward. You have to expect things to be challenging. When you're faced with a new situation, it's very rarely comfortable, and that's the point. You want to break out of the autopilot responses that you give yourself because the autopilot is the way that you stay stuck and finding yourself in that Groundhog's Day loop of doing the same thing over and over again and not getting farther ahead. So when you find yourself thinking, man, I really want to take that trip, or I want to write that book, or I want to switch careers, but you're not doing it, it's because you're stuck in autopilot and you're not allowing yourself to be present enough to do the things you need to do to get where you want to go. What I'm proposing is to make yourself uncomfortable so you're snapped out of that and you have no choice but to pay attention and be aware of what's going on around you. It's going to be uncomfortable because it's new, but ultimately that newness is what's going to wake you up and get you looking at your own life with that more critical eye. The last thing I want to share is completing personality tests. For now, I want to talk about this because it's a great way to better understand yourself and your passions. Turns out you're not as unique as you might think you are. You are unique in that there's only one you, but there are same people who were born around the same time as you in the same location, had very similar life experiences to you, who can relate to you in ways that you may not understand. And a lot of that can be uncovered through personality tests. People who have, like, say, the INFJ personality type within the Myers-Briggs personality assessment behave in similar ways. They have certain preferences. Same as people with ENTJ, also within the Myers-Briggs. Similar preferences. If you look at strengths finders, people who have the Woo personality, all have similar characteristics, similar preferences. These are things that you can look at to better understand yourself. I don't say that to put that lightly, that you're not special, you're not unique. I say it to say that people have been able to study these things and better understand certain types of people based along these classifications. You can use these to your advantage to better understand who you are, to bring yourself out of the dark about who you are. Because that's a part of raising consciousness. Understanding more about who you are and about what life has to offer you and about your place in this life is going to serve you so much better than the alternative. So give yourself an opportunity to look at some tests. A lot of them are online free. You can do some paid versions. You can read entire courses and books on these subjects, but ultimately it's for one purpose and one purpose only. That's understanding yourself. As a byproduct, you can understand the people in your life as well. If you understand astrology, for instance, you understand Leos. Maybe your partner is a Virgo. You can better understand Virgos. It's an opportunity for you to be more in alignment with the other people in your life as well and understand their needs just as much as your own. So that's a byproduct. I didn't even think about that until right now, but it helps you to better understand people as well and the type of people you want to engage with and how you want to be treated by those people. So those are some options for better understanding and uncovering your passions. I truly, highly cannot encourage it enough. Get out there, try new things, sign up for opportunities, pay for them. There are free versions too. Just do something that's different from your routine that's going to give you the opportunity to get out and explore and learn something new about yourself and about the world. So there you have it, a couple of ways. My name is Tim. This is Your Creative Freedom. I'm here for you. I want you to succeed. I want you to succeed. I want you to thrive. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, a question. I will respond to you. And no matter what, stay free.